Hi everyone, it's Rebecca here from 4 Women, 4 Decades. And I'm recording a short video today on the subject of unlearning. It's something that the four of us have wonderful conversations about. So what do I mean by unlearning? Well, I guess it's about taking a look at the stories and the beliefs and the conditioning that is part of our life's tapestry. Stuff that we're really unaware of, but yet there's something in the background that's telling us that this doesn't feel comfortable or it doesn't sit right with us, and yet we carry on. And the more that we have these conversations between the four of us, the more we find that we're unlearning things and unburdening ourselves and finding freedom where before we felt a bit caged, which probably all sounds a bit dramatic. And these things don't have to be massive life-changing things, but sometimes they can just be day-to-day things. And I think this conditioning, if you like, starts early on, where we are trying to fit in, find our place in life when we're little, in school, wanting to be friends with the popular people maybe, or questioning our own kind of interests and hobbies, and does that fit in with other people? So all of that, all of these labels as well that we start to pick up along the way, the shy one, the noisy one, the clever one, the creative one, the stupid one, whatever, all right? I had plenty of those growing up. And these are done innocently for the most part, whether it's from parents or friends or teachers or any other people in our lives that we come in contact with. And we start to believe the story that's attached to that. We embroider that story and we put it in what I like to call our rucksack that we're carrying, that was empty to start with, and as we go through life gets filled up. Now, some of those things obviously are really useful that we've got in our rucksack, but so many of those are like rocks that are weighing us down. I certainly found that in my life. And as took me actually quite a while to get to midlife before I started to question this when I was training as a coach. And there were a number of two really important things that happened then. Well, actually more than that. One of them was around my creativity. And some of you may know this story, that my English teacher told me that I had no imagination when I was 13. So I believed her. So I carried that story with me, that belief that I couldn't express myself well. And it took me until I was 45 to actually realize that my teacher was probably having a bad day. And I didn't have to believe that story. And when I let go of that story, I found a freedom to express myself. And that was totally liberating for me. Another one was around relationships. And I was struggling with a marriage at the time. But nobody in my family had divorced. One of my friends was divorced, nobody else. So I had a lot of thinking about that as well. And a huge thing around being a good girl and what that meant. And I know that that's going to resonate with a lot of you. So this unlearning is a kind of way of shedding some of the stuff that doesn't serve us anymore. And it's a subject that we are so passionate about. And in our conversations with the four of us, we're helping each other ask that question. Well, is that just a story? Is that a belief? Is that true? And I know that this is helping lighten the load for us and allowing us to actually step in and own our own lives and what we want. And this isn't a selfish thing. This is, trust me, when we step into our life, the impact that has on those around us is transformational for everyone. So this subject, I'm just kind of, on the surface of it right now, but this subject is something that we are going to be looking at in detail on our Chrysalis retreat, which is on the 9th and 10th of January. We're going to be looking at unlearning. We're going to be looking at reconnecting you with wisdom, with your wisdom, pointing you back to what has never left you. It's just got a bit clouded. What you know is true for you, your incredible creativity and resilience. And we'll be bathing all of that, if you like, in radical self-love and exquisite self-care. We are so excited about this retreat. Excuse me. We are so excited about this retreat, and it's being online is obviously the next best thing we can have to being in person. We would so love you to join us, because we just want to hold this space for you to explore unlearning and reconnecting with your wisdom and radical self-love. Because this year, 2020, has been like no other. And we want to start 2021 bathing ourselves in this wonderful space of the Chrysalis retreat. So we really hope you can join us. We'll speak to you again soon. Bye for now.